Toma. You just got in Britain and already, you got honeys on you. All I ask is this: how do you do it? What's going on, guys? Welcome to another review of Index Season 3, Episode 11. Yes, I believe this will be the last arc for the second half of the season, and so far it's shaping up to be pretty interesting. I mean, really interesting. And despite the fact that Toma keeps getting himself into foreign affairs, especially in Europe, it kind of has to suck, you know. You already have a situation going on in Academy City. Now you have to deal with other affairs between Britain and France, which kind of sucks in a way. But nonetheless, our hero is content with helping out everybody that is his friend, even if it means getting himself almost killed so many times. It's ridiculous. So here we're introduced to three princess sisters and the main head, Elizard, or you could say E-Lizard. When you really look at it, it's just E-Lizard. And that being said, she had a sword, Cortana, but hers was a fake. And right when she said it was the second one and the first one's missing, I already knew that, oh, let me guess, someone out there has the original one, and they're going to use it to rise against the new Britain power. I already knew that. Right when she said that's a fake one and the original one is missing. And apparently this sword is very powerful because it has the power of the ultimate Archangel Michael, the one that's supposed to fight Satan in the apocalypse. So having that kind of power on your side, of course, you feel heavily confident. So the question is, what did this mix it into the episode as I thought when I started to watch this episode? Now, until they show the new people called New Light, a group of 4 girls, with each one has their own staff with very interesting abilities. I wonder if we get to see more of these girls, because they were very interesting, but however it felt very rushed in a way, where I couldn't get a chance to really get to see how they're like. We know one kept screwing up, the one that Toma was chasing. And speaking of Toma, Oriana's back. Yo, I didn't expect Oriana of all people to be back like that. Like, damn. Like, to me, in the school festival one, where it was a sports festival from season 2, you know, I wasn't really that impressed with that arc. You know, it felt like a lot of cat and mouse chasing that was going around, and it got kind of irritating. And this one, in a way, was still cat and mouse chasing, but it felt a lot more interesting because it didn't drag out this time. It was within one episode, and it felt pretty entertaining seeing how each of the girls from New Light had their personalities, and I hope we get to see more of them later on, because I have to say they're an interesting group, especially the one that Toma was chasing there, and she was acting like she was all fierce, and then she lost. She knew she had the right briefcase, and then they started chasing her, and she just kept screwing up. So I felt kind of bad when she was the one that got really injured. And of course, the others themselves, we didn't get to know much about them in this one. I felt like if I read the light novels, we get to know more about them and see their chase that was going on, because Ito was chasing one, and of course, the other group were chasing the third one. So, but we only got a chance to see actually only 2 of them get chased down, and the other 2 were just off screen, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to see that, but we didn't get a chance to at all. So besides that, I forgot how Oriana's power works. I know it's when she rips the paper off and when she throws it, the power within that paper activates. I don't completely remember every exact thing about it, but seeing her back was very interesting. I guess anyone that Toma punches that's a female more likely will come back on his side. Join the harem. That is Toma. May his misfortune spread across us all. But yeah, speaking of the foreign affairs, it was very interesting how it wasn't just a rivalry between France and Britain because of the Eurotunnel, but also it felt like as if Britain was having its own problems as well. So not only was trying to fend off against France, but also at the same time, people were trying to climb up to the top in order to reach that point of power. Whether they're using this conflict to boost their title and status, to gain more power, or they're just using it to change a bigger, wider picture to change all of Britain, probably even Europe, through faith and religion. So speaking of that, seems like one of the sisters. I knew one of the sisters were going to be it. And then it had to be the sassy one. The sassy one had the freaking sword all along, the katana sword. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Don't be wrong. So far, this arc is very interesting. I like how fast-paced it is, but yet again, it does feel a little too fast-paced to the point where I like to know more about the characters. Then yet again, if that did happen, it would feel like it would drag on forever. So I'm in a little tug-of-war situation within my thoughts about this right now. But yes, having one of the princes being it was a very interesting twist onto it, even though it was could have saw that one coming. But nonetheless, I did enjoy it. So all we can now do is see what happens next. Now, I can feel like they put a lot of animation into this one. It felt very nice, and it feels sluggish like sometimes most episodes would do. But the animation in this one was actually spot on, especially when Issa was fighting one of the New Light girls on the underground bridge or tunnel. Yes, tunnel. I don't know why I said bridge. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this arc. Like I said, I have a lot more interesting things with the magical arc, and I only really interested in the science arc only when accelerator is involved. Really, if there's no accelerator, I don't care. But however, magical time, I'm always down for magic, man. Always down for that. Science, add me for another show. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed Index. And if you did like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified. Madcrown out.